close your eyes, relax. Don't allow the routine and your problems in life to disturb you until we finish. And you can say to yourself, I will deal with every problem of my life after this event, after our satsang. So close your eyes, you can enjoy a little bit chanting, and then we can start. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
But I cannot stay without emotion to see all these beautiful faces, beautiful friends and participants.
Should I translate everything?
Do we
Please.
need translation?
Please translate because it will be better.
No. Okay.
Does anybody not speak English?
Anyone?
Just do it English?
Was Sie verstehen,
Ja.
alles sprechen weniger.
Please translate everything because also we will share this event to YouTube, so other people who don't speak English, they can take some benefit.
Okay, ich soll alles übersetzen, weiter YouTube.
Please.
Hello, everybody. Really happy to see you. Happy to be here. Guten Abend. Willkommen. Namaste. Aloha. Love you all so much. First of all, I would like to thank Anita for this very beautiful startup. Heart-opening, tuning with our essence, and quieting the mind that is needed for this session. I still also feel I want to move my body also. If you feel we can do it, I feel for this preparation we have been doing last minute things. I want to now enjoy. Without enjoyment, there is nothing for the future left. I want to catch it now with you, to see you with the Guruji being here, and it's important. It's important that to connect with our essence, and there everything will follow, and as it has been already with us. I think it's a good fortune to have Satchitananda. This was not out of planning. It was a kind of cosmic planning that involved every one of us without any goal, any planning, and it's just it was connected, and it was a flow one after another. All people who are here, and especially those who are preparing this gathering, it just came by no efforts. And I think something is happening to our world that is only not planning, not money, not all these things that have been working. It's the only means to move and mobilize. There is another reality which is slowly, it's manifesting itself. And I would like to kind of celebrate that today with each of you. And I think already some people felt connection with what is happening here without knowing why this connection is happening. And it's kind of deeply rooted in what it is all about, is about oneness, that there's no need for any effort for that, to be connected. And of course, I have a lot to share about things that I've been witnessed in the very short time with Satchitananda. But I leave it to him because word is not important. The energy is important that we need to receive. And the story doesn't make us different, but only that energy that it is being exchanged is what we are here. So I leave that to his good self to say a little bit about his journey, his sacred journey, his life, and then the Satsang will be
Welcome.
start. The whole evening will be in 3 parts. We are in the first part now, that will be the Satsang for approximately 45 minutes to 1 hour. Then we will have a break, And then the next part will be kind of very powerful meditation, tuning, and initiation. That it has been somehow mastered by Guruji himself as a gift, has been received. So we would like to share that with us. And then we go to the closing part. It's more about reflections, dialogue, questions and answers. That will be the closing part. Of course, in between we will have the beauty of music to take us to our essence whenever the time is. So with this, I would like to leave everything to you.
Namaste.
We are very happy to have you.
Namaste. So, I welcome you all from my heart. It is predestined to be here, all of you.
Heißt alle herzlich willkommen und es ist irgendwie vorhergesehen gewesen, dass ich hier bin und euch alle hier treffe.
From beginningless time. From beginningless time.
Beginningless time, wow.
Time without beginning.
So let's say it in another words. There is no time and space. There is only the eternal here and now.
Es gibt keine Zeit, es ist nur das ewige Hier und Jetzt.
And what appears and disappears in this experiential, empirical, dreamlike world
Alles, was erscheint und wieder verschwindet in dieser traumvollen Welt,
it appears and disappears in this space-like field of consciousness, awareness, emptiness, presence.
es erscheint und geht wieder.
It appears and disappears
Es erscheint und verschwindet wieder
in the space-like field of awareness, consciousness, emptiness, presence.
in einem raumvollen. I'm sorry. No.
So there is only consciousness.
Okay, da ist nur das Bewusstsein.
Whatever appears and disappears, it is only consciousness.
Alles, was kommt und geht, das ist nur Bewusstsein.
Everything is awareness or pure knowing.
Alles ist Bewusstsein oder reines Wissen.
If you would to remove the knowing of each and every of your experience, what could remain?
Wenn du jede Erfahrung wegnehmen würdest, die du hast, was würde übrig bleiben?
It will remain nothing.
Es würde nichts übrig bleiben.
So everything consists of knowing.
Alles besteht aus Wissen.
Without knowing, could you have any experience?
Ohne dem Wissen könntest du nur irgendeine Erfahrung haben.
It is impossible.
Das ist unmöglich.
Now, if I were to ask you, where is that pure knowing? Can you localize it?
Wenn ich dir jetzt frage, wo ist dieses reine Wissen, kannst du es lokalisieren?
It seems that it is behind your eyes or behind your nose in the skull, somewhere behind your looking. It seems so.
Es schaut so aus, es scheint so, als wäre es irgendwo hinter den Augen, in deinem Schädel. Es scheint so.
But is that the truth? Find out for yourself.
Aber ist das die Wahrheit? Finde es heraus. Finde es für dich selbst heraus.
It seems there is an apparition here, a so-called person or individual,
Es
giving satsang to an audience there.
die Satsang gibt zu einem Publikum dort.
But I tell you, it is consciousness that is speaking to itself.
Aber ich sagte, es ist das Bewusstsein, das zu uns spricht.
Zu sich selbst.
Zu sich selbst.
So I don't speak to you, consciousness speaking to itself.
So, ich spreche nicht zu euch, sondern das Bewusstsein spricht zu sich selbst.
Of course, it seems for somebody who is not familiar with those teachings of non-duality or Advaita Vedanta,
Natürlich sieht es so aus wie für jemanden, dem das ganz neu ist oder ihm nicht so bekannt ist, diese Lehre des Advaita Vedanta.
it seems difficult, it seems very, very strange or absurd to comprehend that.
Schaut sehr schwer aus und sehr absurd, das irgendwie zu erfassen.
That's why we have what we call initiation or pointing out instructions.
Das ist, warum wir diese Initiation haben oder eine Anweisung.
So, the so-called teacher, which is something here, will give initiations and pointing out instructions to something out there.
Der sogenannte Lehrer, der hier ist, wird Instruktionen dort rausgeben,
But there is no in and out.
aber es gibt kein Innen und Außen.
There is no internal world and external world.
Es gibt keine interne Welt oder externe Welt.
You see? I'm not something different from you.
Ich bin nicht anders als du.
I'm you.
Ich bin du.
There is only you.
Da ist nur du.
You see? So consciousness is speaking to itself. Consciousness playing with itself. Awareness playing with itself.
So, Bewusstsein spricht zu sich selbst. Bewusstsein spielt mit sich selbst.
Adi Sankaracharya, on the left up, the young figure, said that this so-called samsara and nirvana is just a projection of the mind, of the false mind, which in reality do not exist.
Der Meister sagt, dass die Welt da draußen
A projection of the false mind, of a non-existent mind.
die Welt da draußen ist eine Projektion des nicht existierenden Verstandes.
Now, you could say, but I am experiencing this world, I am experiencing facts, events, relationships.
Du kannst jetzt natürlich sagen, ich erfahre diese Welt, ich erfahre Tatsachen und Beziehungen,
I feel happiness, I feel suffering.
ich fühle mich glücklich und ich leide,
But it is a lie.
aber es ist eine Lüge.
There is only bliss.
Da ist nur Glückseligkeit.
When you are in deep sleep, let's say this body have a cancer or AIDS, and then it falls to the deep sleep.
Wenn du in tiefen Schlaf bist, sagen wir mal, der Körper hat AIDS und er fällt
Deep sleep without dreams, I mean.
und er fällt in tiefen Schlaf ohne
Now where is the suffering?
Wo ist dann das Leiden?
There is no suffering there. Why? Because there is no the false me, the false so-called individual or separate entity.
Da ist kein Leiden, weil da ist kein Ich, da ist nicht dieses sogenannte Individuum, dieses separate Individuum.
So suffering is an illusion. It does not exist. Pain is an illusion, is a storytelling.
Das Leiden ist eine Illusion, es existiert nicht. Schmerz ist eine Illusion, er existiert nicht.
When I will offer to you initiation, you may experience what I'm saying,
Wenn ich dir diese Initiation dann anbiete, wirst du vielleicht das erfahren, was ich sage.
on the non-mental level, like experientially.
Auf einer nicht verstandesmäßigen Ebene.
Again, you have to be open and surrender for that.
Musst du dafür offen sein und dich hingeben.
If you are somebody who says, if you want to be somebody who is saying, no, I want to be me and to have suffering, then of course you will not experience the initiation.
Aber wenn du jemand bist, der sagt, nein, ich möchte ich sein, dann wirst du leiden und wirst diese Initiation nicht erfahren können.
So, just to collect informations or to collect teachings in the mental level will never help you. It is only the first step, the introductory step. This is called in the scriptures the first stage where you listen to the teachings from the Guru, and then you have to do the reflection, and then you have to do the meditation. You have to just abide as that. So only mental collection, mental and information will never help anybody.
Mentales Aufnehmen und Ansammeln wird nicht helfen, die Initiation einzunehmen.
So this apparition is only nothingness. I'm nobody. I'm just that. What is that? Awareness.
Diese Operation ist das Nichts. Was ist das? Das ist
Awareness. You see? Now, there is only one awareness, one self, one consciousness, one presence, one emptiness.
So, es gibt nur ein Gewahrsein, ein Bewusstsein, ein Selbst, eine Leere.
And you are that, I am that. There is only that.
Du bist das, ich bin das. Hier, da ist nur das.
Now you hear it in the mental level. You hear it as an information from this apparition here, this manifestation, that something looks to sit down here, sitting here and saying something. But that has to be your experience, has to be your beingness, has to be the way you look yourself. And that you can have it only through initiation or through nirvikalpa samadhi.
Jetzt hörst du es nur auf einer mentalen Ebene, aber du musst es erfahren, du musst es im Sein erfahren und es geht nur durch diese Initiation.
It seems that this body is a father of 5 years old twins daughters, married.
Schaut so aus, als wäre dieser Körper hier ein Vater, Vater von 2 Töchtern, Zwillingen und verheiratet,
53 years old.
50 Jahre alt.
It seems that is born 26th of June 67.
Es schaut so aus, als wäre ein Sohn geboren und das geboren am 26. Juni 57.
But I'm not that.
Aber ich bin nicht das.
And you are not this body.
Du bist nicht dieser Körper.
If you continue to believe that you are the body, guess what? You will continue to experience suffering. It's that simple.
Wenn du weitermachst damit zu glauben, dass du der Körper bist, dann wirst du einfach weiter leiden. So einfach ist das.
If you continue to perceive yourself, you limited yourself to be a separate individual, a separate entity, a jiva, a soul, an ego, a person, then I'm sorry, but you will experience suffering.
Wenn du dich limitierst darauf, eine dritte Person zu sein, ein Individuum, dann wirst du einfach weiter leiden.
But it is not the truth. It was never the truth that you are a body or a mind or the complex of them.
Aber es ist nicht die Wahrheit, dass du ein Körper bist oder ein Verstand.
If it is very hard for you to see the truth, what you really are, then you can use different tools like initiations, tuning, as they call it in modern days. You can use meditation techniques. You can use japa mantra. You can use chanting, kirtans, bhakti, karma yoga. There are thousands of different ways. All are legitimate. All are fantastic, very well.
Es gibt diese verschiedenen Möglichkeiten, das zu erfahren, was wirklich ist. Meditation, Mantra singen, Satsang. Die sind alle sehr gut dafür.
You see, the teachings, the sastras, they have teachings from first class to the level of the PhD.
So die Lehren haben so einen Levels von erster Klasse bis zum PhD.
So, if you cannot reach the full awareness of your true self, which is awareness, then you are using other tools from the sastras to arrive on that mature stage, where you can see directly, seeing your true nature as awareness, Brahman. So if you cannot see from the beginning your true self as awareness, Brahman,
Ja, also wenn du nicht dein wahres Selbst sehen kannst, Brahman, ein Gewahrsein.
so the sages were giving, according to the capabilities of the so-called individuals,
Haben die Weisen Dinge
scaling of different approaches, different methods, different tools. No problem.
die Weisen verschiedene Werkzeuge erschaffen, dahin zu gelangen.
But there is what we call the direct path, instantaneous enlightenment, instantaneous seeing of your true nature, immediately, directly. And there is what we call gradual paths,
Also es gibt den
very slowly.
Path, es gibt einen direkten Weg.
I'm not sure. I'm afraid to delete my ego. I want to just very slowly to do it. So give me some mantra japa, give me some chanting, give me some meditation, give me some hatha yoga. No problem. Finally, you will arrive to this mature stage where you can see directly what you really are.
Da ist die Welle des Lehrers und die Welle des Schülers.
And the wave students say to the wave teacher,
Und die Welle vom Schüler sagt zur Welle des Lehrers,
you are enlightened. You are self-realized. Please show me the truth.
du bist erleuchtet, du bist selbst realisiert, bitte zeig mir die Wahrheit.
And the wave teacher say to the wave student, please look down from where you are arising and look from where I arising. And you will discover that we are the same ocean, the same water.
Und die Welle des Lehrers sagt zur Welle des Schülers, schau doch, von wo aus du aufsteigst, du kommst aus dem gleichen Urgrund wie ich.
So where is the teacher and where is the student in the ocean? Are there really separate waves in the ocean? Do really exist separate waves in the ocean? No.
Wo ist die Welle,
There were never existed waves in the ocean.
so, wo ist die Welle des Schülers und des Lehrers? Sind die wirklich separat, getrennt? Nein, das ist nur der Ozean.
If you want to believe that you are a separate wave from the rest of the waves of the ocean and that you are a separate individual, I'm sorry, you will suffer.
Und wenn
It's that simple.
du das glauben willst, dass du die getrennte Welle bist und getrennt bist vom Ozean, dann wirst du leiden. Es tut mir leid, es ist so einfach.
You see? It's like you are, what is the size of your shoes?
37.
37. How you will feel if you put your feet on 31? Not comfortable.
Was ist deine Schuhgröße?
It's that simple.
37. Schätze Stell dir mal vor, du gibst deine Füße in eine Schuhe von einer Größe.
It's very, very simple. You are contracting yourself. I'm a separate individual. I'm a small, small human being inside 8 billion human beings in the vast universe. I'm so small. All there, this, here, there. So big, vast universe. And I'm here, inside this, what we call humanity. I'm so small. I have fear, I have pain. I'm standing here, I need to collect possessions, I need to collect friends, I need to collect relationships, I need to protect myself because I'm here. You see?
Schützt mich, ich habe Angst, ich bin hier und ich bin so klein und das Universum da draußen ist so groß und ich muss Besitztümer anhäufen.
I need to collect more water to be big wave. More water, more water, more water. I'm collecting in the ocean water. I want more water to feel comfortable. More, 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 more. I'm sorry, but you are already the entire ocean. What are you searching for? Who is searching? Can you show me this person? Let me ask you, if I may. May I ask you something? Can we have a dialogue? Sure. What is what you call me, yourself? When you say myself or me, in what you are referring to?
Well, I'm concerning on my body, on my systems of belief.
Ziemlich auf meinen Körper und auf mein System, von meinem Glaubenssystem.
My experiences, my knowledge.
Mm-hmm. All right. And what is the permanent factor who knows all these things? Something knows your experiences, your body. What else you said? Your beliefs. All these things, something, in inverted commas, recognize them and know them. Yes? A knowing factor. Now, this knowing factor can be imprisoned inside this body. The knowing. Can it be imprisoned and be inside this body? No. So you are not the body. The body is an object of observation. The belief system is something that something is observing them. Can you please?
So was ist der Beobachter, das Wissende, das alles beobachtet, den Körper, der Wissen, den Glaubenssystem, also der Faktor, der beobachtend ist.
How you can be something if something else is observing all these things, knowing all these things?
Kannst du etwas sein, wenn es etwas gibt, das beobachtet?
Or let us say it in other words. What are you in the deep sleep? When you are in deep sleep without dreams, is there anybody there?
Wenn du im Tiefschlaf bist, ohne Träume, ist da jemand da?
No. Is there a universe there? You don't know. But in the morning you know something about deep sleep. What you know? I slept beautiful, I was not thinking anything, and it was fantastic. Yes?
Aber in der Früh weißt du etwas. Du weißt, du hast
In deep sleep.
Schlaf gehabt, du hast keine Träume gehabt.
What is knowing that?
Was ist es, das weiß?
It cannot be the person or an individual, because in the deep sleep there is no individual, there is no universe, but something recollects in the morning I slept beautiful. I was not thinking anything. It was peaceful.
Es kann nicht die Person sein, aber irgendetwas in der Früh weiß, dass es gut geschlafen hat. Und
Yes? So you have to be that, which does not disappear in the deep sleep.
so muss eigentlich das sein, das nicht verschwindet.
Something that does not disappear and appears, appears, disappears, appears, disappears.
Etwas, das nicht kommt und geht, kommt und geht.
I have this recorder here. If it will disappear, you will not still believe that it exists? Yes?
Hier aufgenommen, wenn das verschwindet, du wirst
If it will disappear, this, you will not believe that it exists, and then it will appear again after.
dann wirst du nicht glauben, dass es nicht existiert und dass es wieder kommt.
But it is your case as an individual. You appear, you disappear, together with the universe. You appear, you disappear.
Aber es ist so in deinem Fall, zusammen mit dem Universum, du erscheinst und du verschwindest wieder, du erscheinst und verschwindest wieder.
How you can be that? Something that appears and disappears. You have to be something that is a permanent factor, which is the pure knowing of awareness.
Du kannst nicht sein, es kommt und geht. Du musst dieser permanente Faktor sein, der dieses Gewahrsein ist.
And also, what are you before your so-called birth and after the so-called death? Because there is no birth and death, of course.
Und was bist du vor der sogenannten Geburt und nach dem sogenannten Tod? Weil es gibt keine Geburt und keinen Tod.
It's just an illusion. A birth and death is just an illusion. It's just a dream.
Eine Illusion, Geburt und Tod ist ein
You can
Traum.
study also the scriptures. You can study from Adi Sankaracharya, Atma Bodha, and Viveka Chudamani, and you can see the truth of these teachings, and you can see gradually what you really are.
Du kannst die Schriften studieren und du kannst
You cannot be,
was du bist.
sorry, you cannot be affected, you cannot be harmed by dream dust.
Du kannst nicht berührt sein oder verletzt so
From this world which is made of dream dust.
von dieser Welt, die aus Traumstaub besteht.
Will you experience, do you not experiencing events in your dream?
Erfasst du nicht
In the night when you are dreaming, you are experiencing events, you are interacting with other so-called individuals and the so-called external world.
Und du träumst in der Nacht, dann träumst du von verschiedenen Erlebnissen von dieser sogenannten Welt.
Yes? You fight with your mate and you stand up sweating
Du streitest mit deinem Partner und du stehst auf.
and you realize nobody was there.
Aber realisierst du, keiner ist hier.
But it is the same with this so-called waking up reality.
Und das Gleiche mit dieser sogenannten wachen Welt, in der du lebst.
No difference at all. The only difference, said Ramana Maharishi, one of my gurus, I never met him in person, of course, but I consider him one of my gurus, said that the only difference is that it seems to last longer, this waking up dream.
Mein Meister, ich bin ihm persönlich nicht begegnet, aber ich nenne ihn einfach meinen Meister.
No other difference.
Er sagt, es gibt keinen Unterschied. Der einzige ist, dass dieses sogenannte Welt sich erscheint länger. The so-called world seems to be lasting longer.
This dream reality of the waking up, so-called reality, it seems to last longer than the dream in the night. This is the only difference.
Also der einzige Unterschied, Ramana Maharshi sagt, ist zwischen der Traumrealität und der sogenannten wirklichen Welt hier, ist, dass diese Welt scheint länger anzudauern als der Traum.
Nisargadatta Maharaj said that my world is just unmovable, no movement. Nothing moves.
Meine Welt ist
Somebody asked him, what is the difference with you? No, just nothing moves in my world. Stillness. Why? 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 Because awareness don't move. Your real self never moved and never changing. Always unmutable, always the same, permanent factor. What is the difference between you awareness before 20 years and now? What is the difference? No difference at all. Maybe before 20 years you were in the cinema, knowing that you are looking a movie. And now, at the same time, after 20 years, you know that you are so-called in here, in this room. Yes? There is no other difference. It is the same movie.
Yes, yes.
20 Jahre warst du in einem Film und hast den Film angeschaut und jetzt 20 Jahre später bist du wieder in einem Film.
Something, in inverted commas, because it's not a thing, awareness, is watching as a witnessing presence, unmutable, unchanging, the same always, forever and ever, in the eternal here and now, which is actually, it is the eternal here and now, watching, but never changing.
Etwas ist immer in einem Gewahrsein da, etwas beobachtet immer und immer, ist immer da und beobachtet immer und verändert sich selbst nicht.
Just pure knowing. I say pure just to make a small distinction between the knowing of just a book or...
Also reines Wissen, ich mache da einen Unterschied und nenne es rein im Gegensatz zu den sogenannten Wissen.
One quote of my books is, I say, the ultimate truth is that there is only knowing. It seems paradoxical, eh? But I'm sorry, that is the truth. You just need to take it out for yourself. And you will see that there is only knowing. Nothing else exists. Nothing else exists. Because I told you before, and ask you again now, if you were to remove the knowing of each and every of your experiences, what can remain?
Just being.
Just beingness, just awareness. The permanent factor always is awareness, knowing. All the rest are transitory, illusory, and changing, appearing, disappearing. Is something permanent? The body is not permanent. Your relationships are not permanent. Your mind is not permanent because it disappears in the deep sleep every night. Your so-called individuality, yourself as you call it, as a person or as an ego, a soul, it disappears every night in the deep sleep. What is the permanent factor? Awareness, knowing. I know that this body now is sitting on this room. Fantastic. Who knows that? Who knows that?
The knower.
All right. Where is the knower?
Just being. Just the existence.
Okay. Can you say from where it starts and where it stops?
No.
No. Because there is no starting point and ending point. Please try to see what you are. It is the most important to see what you are, to know thyself. Socrates said, know thyself, all the masters. Find out what you really are. It is a solution to every problem, to find out what you really are.
Die Lösung für alle Probleme ist, herauszufinden, was du wirklich bist. Sokrates sagt auch, wisse, wer du bist.
What can be more important than to find out what you really are?
Was kann wichtiger sein, als herauszufinden, wer du bist, wer du wirklich bist?
Your bank account. Your bank account.
Dein Bankkonto,
Your possessions.
deine Besitztümer,
Your relationships.
deine Beziehungen,
The body, the mind, what?
Körper, Verstand,
All are transitory. All are fading.
alles kommt und geht, alles verschwindet.
Your responsibility is constant. Your responsibility or our responsibility is constant. How can we?
Unsere Verantwortung ist,
What do you really mean with responsibility?
Okay, you told the relationship is not permanent. There are many things that not permanent is, but my brain or behind, I know I have some responsibility to fulfill in this world.
You must fulfill.
Yes.
You must
I have to, I must.
Yes,
And this is
of course. But that's why in the Shastras we have what we call mithya, the empirical world. It is a dream, but that doesn't mean that you can do whatever you like. Let's say you are in the dream, you are with a red light. And you say, I'm in the dream, I will pass through the red light, and the car hits you, and you go to the hospital and you are experiencing pain. In your dream state. You see?
stell dir vor, du kommst also du bist im Traum, du träumst an eine Ampel, die auf Rot ist und du fährst oder gehst einfach drüber und aus einem Unfall kommst ins Spital und erfährst Schmerzen.
So that's why in the scriptures, in the Shastras, the great masters, they said, follow Dharma, follow the rules, follow the rules of the internal Sanatana Dharma, which is what I'm propagating, Sanatana Dharma. The ancient teachings, the most ancient teachings that ever existed.
In den Schriften, in den ganz ältesten Schriften, die existieren, und die Weise gesagt, gehe deinem Dharma nach, deinem Weg. Dharma, how you translate that?
Sanatana Dharma. What is Dharma? Is to go with the flow of the universal laws, not against, to go with alignment.
Was ist
With
das
the
Dharma?
universal laws.
Auf den Weg zu gehen mit in Übereinstimmung mit dem Fluss und den universellen Gesetzen.
It is a dream, this reality, so I will kill somebody to take his money. No, we don't say that in the teachings.
Es ist ein Traum und ich werde einfach jetzt jemanden töten, um sein Geld zu nehmen. Nein.
This is the concept of punya and papa. Punya is merit that you are accumulating as a good karma to experience in the next lifetimes. And papa is punishment, it's things that you will suffer, that you are accumulating. If you believe that you are somebody, of course. Karma exists only if you believe that you are somebody.
Karma,
Otherwise, it does not exist. It's also mithya, illusion, transitory.
Karma ist auch Illusion.
But that doesn't mean that you should not follow the Dharma and the rules and to fulfill your responsibility, your duties in life as a father, as a mother, as a son. There are full scriptures, full shastras, how to behave as a son, how to behave as a daughter, how to behave as a mother, as a warrior. We have Krishna and Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Full instructions for every role in this theater of Lila, the gods playing.
Die ganzen Schriften geben alle Anweisungen, wie man dieses Leben, diese Illusion leben soll und richtige Anweisungen und Regeln zusammengefunden.
Until you recognize, oh, I'm not a wave. I don't need to interact with anybody. I'm on the ocean. With whom to interact?
Bis du drauf kommst, dass du nicht die Welle bist, dass du
There is only me, the ocean.
Mit wem sollst du jetzt interagieren? Da ist nur mehr der.
Now, where is the Dharma and the duties?
Wo ist jetzt der.
If you see that you are the ocean and you are not a separate wave,
Wenn du siehst, dass du
now there is no anymore Dharma and responsibilities. That's why Adi Sankaracharya said, for the jnani, the one who knows the truth, knows jnana, there is no any more duties.
für den, der die Wahrheit kennt, da gibt es keine Verpflichtungen mehr.
Until then, you must follow the duties, you must fulfill your duties. You must go in alignment with the laws of the universe, with Dharma. So in this circle, I will request you to follow the instructions of this apparition. I avoid to say of me because there is no me and you, so I usually use the term apparition or manifestation.
Sagt, macht keine Unterscheidung zwischen mir und ihr, euch, weil es gibt nur dieses eine Sein.
Just as a reminder of your true nature, where there is no you and me.
Also eine Erinnerung an deine wahre Natur.
So in the circle, we will have holding our hands, our left hands. We will have our right palm on the Anahata chakra in the middle of the chest, and we will hold each other with the left. Okay?
In diesem Kreis werden wir alle einander mit der linken Hand halten, die rechte kann machen, was
And we will be in a circle.
Wir werden alle im Kreis sein.
Entschuldigung.
Entschuldigung.
Okay? It is also pointing out instructions of your true nature, because I will come and say some words like pointing out your real nature.
Ich werde auch einige Worte sagen und auf eure wahre Natur hinweisen.
Okay? Try to be open and receptive.
Versuche offen zu sein und empfangsbereit.
And surrender to the process.
Und vertraue, gib dich hin diesem Prozess.
Don't think about this process and try to analyze it,
Denke nicht nach über diesen Prozess,
because it is something like a preparation for the initiation, this circle.
es ist quasi eine Initiation für diesen Kreis.
Okay? Now about
Vorbereitung, sorry.
Now about the initiation. First of all, the initiation is not 100% orthodox style from the Advaita Vedanta lineage or the Adi Sankaracharya lineage. It is a combination of things that I have, or this apparition did as a combination to help as much as possible to see your true nature.
Das war viel. Es geht um die wahre Natur und er macht diesen Prozess unorthodox, um genau auf das gemeinsame Sein hinzuweisen, dass jeder von uns dieses Sein schmecken kann.
So the Sankaracharyas, the tradition, the holy lineage of Sankaracharyas, they don't use these methods. They use other kind of methods.
Also diese, weiß ich nicht wie die heißt, diese Tradition macht traditionell andere Dinge.
But because I want to help Westerners, I try to make it a little bit simpler and more effective and more quick.
Weil wir Westler sind, macht das ein bisschen einfacher und damit es schneller und direkter geht.
So I don't have the so-called permission or the instructions from the lineage of Adi Sankaracharya to perform this initiation. It is something completely that this apparition invented out of my compassion to help.
Ja, es ist wirklich seine Art, das zu präsentieren und er hat auch keine Rechte bekommen von der Tradition.
It's not that you need this kind of initiation because you are already Brahman, you are already infinite awareness.
Es ist so, dass ihr das nicht braucht, weil ihr das schon seid. Dieses Dharma, dieses einfach Dasein.
But the point is that you keep not noticing it.
Sorry?
The point is that you keep not noticing it,
Yes.
what you really are, as Brahman awareness.
Der Punkt ist, dass ihr das euch nicht immer bewusst seid, diese Präsenz.
And I'm coming and say, look what you are.
Und er kommt und
You were always that. I'm not coming to make you something or to develop you to something or together to pursue something, because you are already that. Not this apparition, this manifestation, do not expect anything from you, and I'm not asking anything from you, and I'm just sharing and just offering these teachings and initiations.
ich erwarte absolut nichts von euch und es kann passieren, was passiert.
I don't want anything from you. I don't want your money, I don't want to give me something, to offer me something. I don't want anything. I just want to share the teachings with myself. Because you and me, it's the same. There is only one consciousness.
Er will gar nichts von uns. Er will einfach nur mit uns teilen, was sein.
So I don't want you to say, oh, I'm me, but I will fall down, not Satchitananda to feel sad.
Ja, also er hätte am liebsten gesagt, wenn man nicht hinfallen will,
I don't have any such desire to satisfy somebody, because I know I'm not anybody. I know I'm nothingness. Okay? I'm just a servant, or I want to be a servant of the holy lineage of Adi Sankaracharya.
ja, also er will einfach nur dienen, diesen
Just a simple servant.
einfach nur Diener sein.
And there is not any difference between so-called you and the so-called me. There is not any difference at all. There is only consciousness playing with each other.
Ja, es gibt absolut keinen Unterschied zwischen uns und ihm. Es ist nur dieses einfache Dasein.
Okay. Then, when we will finish the initiations, we will have a break. And after that, we can have questions, answers, dialogues. And also you can share, if you want, of course, your experience of the initiation.
Haltet mit die linke, wo es sich gut anfühlt, an der Schulter des Nachbarn oder
Okay.
wo es passt.
So close your eyes
Schließt die Augen
and be aware
und seid bewusst
of your feet.
eurer Füße.
Become aware of the sensation of the ground in the feet.
Seid euch dieses Grundes, dieses Bodens bewusst unter euren Füßen.
Become aware of your so-called knees.
Seid euch eurer Knie bewusst.
Become aware of your pelvic area.
Seid euch eures Bauches bewusst.
Become aware of your left hand and the sensation of the touch
Seid euch eurer linken Hand bewusst und das, was die linke Hand spüren kann.
Become aware of your right hand on the chest.
Und seid euch eurer rechten Hand auf eurer Brust bewusst.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Become aware of the back of your head.
Seid euch der Rückseite eures Kopfes bewusst.
Become aware of the small movements of your eyelids as you have your eyes closed.
Seid euch diese kleinen Bewegungen bewusst, was die eure Augenlider machen, während sie geschlossen sind.
Become aware of the top of your head.
Seid euch der Spitze eures Kopfes bewusst.
Now become aware of the entire so-called physical body.
Und jetzt seid euch des sogenannten Körpers bewusst.
Now ask yourself,
Fragt euch selbst,
what knows this body?
wer weiß um diesen Körper? Wer ist der Wissende um diesen Körper?
What is listening the words of the so-called guru?
Wer hört diesen Worten zu, des sogenannten Gurus?
What is listening of the chanting?
Wer hört diesem Chanten, diesem Singen zu?
What is aware of the sensation of the ground in the feet?
Wer ist sich dieses Bodens unter den Füßen bewusst?
Where is that?
Wer ist das? Wo ist das?
Can I localize it?
Kann ich es orten, lokalisieren?
Is it somewhere inside the so-called my body?
Ist es irgendwo in diesem Körper, dass sich dieses Grundes bewusst ist?
Is it inside the skull, the heart, the legs, the hands?
Ist es das Herz? Ist es die Hand? Sind es die Beine?
How big it is?
Wie groß ist es?
That which knows
Wer weiß das?
where it starts and where it stops.
Wo beginnt es und wo stoppt es? Wo hört es auf?
Where is its beginning or its ending point?
Wo ist der beginnende Punkt und der Endpunkt?
Where is the me and where is the other?
Wo ist dieses Ich und das andere, der andere?
I am oneness.
Und Einheit.
Where is the me as a separate individual?
Wer ist dieses Ich als geglaubtes, gefühltes, separates Ich?
Why I cannot find the so-called me as an individual?
Warum kann ich dieses Ich als Individuum nicht finden?
Why I believe I am this me?
Warum glaube ich, ich bin das Ich?
Why I cannot find this me?
Warum kann ich es nicht finden, dieses Ich?
Where is this ego, this personality?
Wo ist dieses Ich, diese Persönlichkeit?
See your true nature.
Sieh deine wahre Natur.
See inside the body.
Schau in diesen Körper.
What you can find inside the body except emptiness, presence?
Was kannst du außer Leerheit in diesem Körper finden? Gegenwärtigkeit, Präsenz.
But look, don't think what is inside the body. Look inside the body.
Schau, denke nicht nach. Schau in diesen Körper hinein.
Nobody is here.
Niemand ist da.
Where is the somebody?
Wo ist dieser jemand?
Where is the individuality?
Wo ist dieses Individuum? Wo?
This knowing,
Dieses Wissen.
does it have an address?
Hat es eine Adresse?
Does it have a covering?
Hat es ein...
Does it have a covering? Something that covers it?
Tut es etwas bedecken, verstecken, zudecken?
Or it is vast, like the sky?
Once more, please.
Or it is vast, like the sky, infinite, like the sky?
So weit und unendlich wie der Himmel.
But look, don't think, look.
Schau, denke nicht nach, schau.
Wake up,
Wach auf.
wake up,
Aufwache. Wach,
wake up,
wach auf.
wake up.
Wach auf.
Open your heart.
Öffne dein Herz.
There is nobody here.
Da ist niemand da.
There is only vastness of love.
Da ist ohne Weitheit der Liebe, die Weitheit der Liebe.
There is only love loving itself.
Da ist nur die Liebe, die sich selber liebt.
There is no you and me.
Da ist kein Du und Ich.
Please look, try to find out.
Schau, finde heraus.
the more you are searching for the so-called you as an individual, the more you face an infinite, vast, like the sky, emptiness, presence, knowing.
Je mehr du diese Weite, diese Gegenwärtigkeit, diese einfache Präsenz wahrnimmst,
don't think, look.
denke nicht nach, schau.
What is inside this so-called your body?
Was ist in diesem sogenannten Körper?
It is empty.
Ist leer.
It is made of emptiness, presence, awareness, knowing.
Ist aus Leerheit gemacht, aus
Sens, aus Wissen.
There is no other stuff.
Da gibt es keinen anderen Stoff. Außer Leerheit.
Try to find the somebody you believe you are.
Versuche diesen jemand zu finden, der du glaubst zu sein.
You will never be able to find.
Du wirst nie imstande sein, diesen jemand zu finden.
Feel the warmness of the love.
Fühl diese Bewusstheit, erlaube es.
Für die Wärme der Liebe.
Dankeschön. Fühl die Wärme der Liebe, danke.
What knows your left hand and the so-called body of your fellow human so-called being
Wer weiß diese linke Hand, diesen Körper, dieses Sein?
it is just the same emptiness,
Das ist die gleiche Leerheit,
the same knowing.
dasselbe Wissen.
Check it out. Does it stop in your left hand?
Schau in die linke Hand. Kannst du spüren?
Or it goes in the body of your fellow brother or sister?
Sorry?
The emptiness that you see in your left hand, does it stop in the so-called body of your fellow brother or sister?
Die Leerheit in deiner linken Hand, wenn du sie spürst, hört sie da auf in deiner Hand oder geht sie in den Körper eines sogenannten Freundes?
Hört sie irgendwo auf, diese Leerheit in der linken Hand?
Does it stop somewhere?
Oder stoppt es irgendwo?
Does it stop in the ground?
Oder stoppt es im Boden?
Does it stop in your feet?
Stoppt es in den Füßen?
This presence awareness, where does it stop?
Diese Gegenwärtigkeit, diese Bewusstheit, wo stoppt es?
Where it does begin? Beginning.
Wo beginnt es?
Wake up.
Wach auf.
There is no anybody.
Da gibt es keinen jemand.
There is only you, Brahman, awareness.
Da gibt es nur dich, Brahman. Brahman, Awareness, Bewusstheit.
Don't believe me.
Glaube mir nicht.
Just look.
Schau einfach.
Very, very slowly open your eyes.
Ganz langsam öffne deine Augen. Ganz langsam.
And look around you.
Und schau um dich herum.
It seems that you are behind the eyes, but it is a lie.
Es schaut so aus,
It's not the truth.
es schaut so aus, wie wenn du hinter den Augen wärst. Aber
It is just an illusion that you are somewhere behind the eyes or behind the nose, in the skull. It's completely an illusion.
es ist komplett eine Illusion zu glauben, dass da jemand wäre hinter den Augen.
Now close your eyes and see, where is this guy or gal?
Close your eyes, schließe deine Augen. Schau, wo ist dieser Guy, dieser
Where is
Bursche?
this somebody, this ego?
Wo ist dieser jemand, dieses Ich, Ego? Wo?
There is only oneness.
Da ist nur Einheit.
There is no you and me.
Da Da ist kein Du und Ich.
No others, no mine.
Keine anderen, kein Verstand.
No he, she, it.
Kein Er, Sie, Es.
Okay, very, very slowly, let's dissolve the circle.
Ganz langsam. Lasst uns den Geist öffnen.
And we can be in lines.
Wir können in Linien sein.
So, each one in every yoga mat.
Jeder braucht was? Was braucht jeder?
One, everyone in one yoga mat.
Jeder
In
braucht,
lines.
Jeder braucht eine Yogamatte und sie sollten in einer Linie sein. Jeder braucht eine Yogamatte.
Okay, and let's start for you.
Thank you very much.
So I need two so-called persons here, or three, to help laying down this so-called body.
Er braucht zwei Personen, die helfen, diesen sogenannten Burschen. Thank you.
So you will help? And you too?
Thank you.
So relax, you will not fall down, just be surrendering,
Yes. Versuch nicht hinzufallen.
and all the rest in lines in every yoga mat.
Ja, es
We can use also, yes, this side and this, but to remove all these things because
Ja, ich habe verstanden, danke.
so please try to be completely quiet.
Also bitte seid ganz leise.
And when you will feel something like a current or Shakti energy, if you feel that you want to faint, don't stop it. Don't try to stand on the ground because you will block it. Just surrender.
Wenn du etwas fühlst wie eine Energie, dann gib dich dir einfach hin, versuch dich nicht dagegen zu wehren, sondern lass es einfach geschehen.
Very slowly, yes. Stay completely relaxed.
Bleib komplett entspannt.
Relax.
Entspann dich.
Don't be afraid. You will come back to finish your prarabdha karma. I will help you to come back. Don't be afraid. Stay a little bit and I will come back to you. Relax. Just look inside you. Look what you are.
Entspann dich und schau nach innen.
Good. No, it's okay. Let's use this. It's okay, the pedazo. Hold. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Relax. Don't be afraid. Don't be Just see your true nature. See your true nature. Don't be afraid. I will come back to you.